you have never tingled before. You're prepared. I have been collecting mana for a long, long time. And I can see some corruption has already taken place here. Interesting. I can see some pockets of dark magic around this vicinity of this very area. Yeah. Very good, very good. Now, I'm going to cast a very particular and complex series of spells. All I want from you, fellow mortal, is to merely relax. Trust a wise, sleepy wizard such as I. Very well. Quite peculiar indeed. It's almost about to burst. It is so concentrated in this very area. I can barely stand here as my mana is swirling around in my chest. My very chesticles are primed to fly out of my body. Yes, allow me to move closer. Good. Touch. I'm going to use a mortal touch to prime your body to receive my spell, my magic. I learned the following incantations from the Mages University. Yes. I fell asleep during class, quite often, hence the name Sleepy Wizard. Quite so. Very well. Let me continue. I don't have time for idle stories and anecdotes from a life past. Quite well. My God. I would have you excuse me as the roars of my dragons in the dungeons below my very tower. Very, very untamable. Now, I need you to relax for me. Very well. Good. Oh my. We have a particular curse on our hands here. I can sense it. I see the pocket. Alright, I shall focus on this one. Yes. Worry not, for I have dealt with this before. Balthazar the Wicked, before he was the Wicked. He had a similar curse and asked me to lift it. It was a successful incantation, and all my sorcery was cast upon it. And as a wizard with a very, very sharp sense of integrity, I always give all of my mana for each incantation, and then I go to sleep. Right, if you wouldn't mind, I shall move to this very side here and start working. Alright. If you don't mind, I shall use the blunt part of my wound. Yes, yes. I see, I see. Yes. Yes, yes. You might find yourself experiencing certain sensations in your body. Your body. I shall remove that curse too. It is not a curse so much as it is a simple side effect of my incantation. Allow me to alleviate some of that. It's alright. It is all fine and dandy. You needn't worry, my fellow. You'll be alright. Come morning, this curse shall be lifted and you can live a normal, whimsical and fancy life. Perhaps the darkness that inhabits you right now, at the present moment, will allow you to appreciate the glorious sensation of normalcy and make more prudent choices as to where you go and what magical effects you tend to inflict upon yourself. However, curses are very often not received by any fault of the victim's own volition. It is, of course, merely dark energy and dark mana casted, inflicted sometimes. Sometimes it's completely not your fault, and sometimes you bring it upon yourself. I will assume in this case, since you seem to be of innocent demeanor, that you're completely innocent, and that you have merely fallen victim to a dark wizard, or otherwise a witch. You see, I can even tell you a diagnosis right now. It seems that the curse was cast upon your chest. What is in the chest, my dear fellow? Please indulge me. Yes, indeed, it is the heart, the center of all goodness and emotion that is equivalent to positivity and good-naturedness, whimsy, and yada yada. Why would somebody like to inflict a negative curse upon your very soul, which is so pure of nature? There is but a simple explanation. For a dark wizard is jealous, envious of your purity. They feed off your purity, this curse. But, of course, this very action is not wise from the perspective of a dark wizard or a witch. It is, in fact, the very crux of their folly. For if a sleepy wizard such as myself decides to break the curse they lose permanently a fraction of their mana. Indeed, by bearing this curse and being responsible about its extraction, you're fighting the dark energy that spreads across the realm. For which I thank you. Yeah. We're making phenomenal, fantastical, phantasmagorical progress. Right. And of course, as much as I rely on magic for everyday tasks, there are some things, my good fellow, that cannot be replaced by the goodness of a proper, normal, palm-driven massage. Allow me to work my quite normal, humanly, mana-free magic. Very good. It is for creatures pure of heart, such as yourself, that I continue to practice my profession. I thank you so much for giving me the honor and opportunity to do this very thing. Shh, now, relax. It is all right. It is truly all right. I know that I have a funny way about me. Perhaps you cannot take me seriously, but if you have to take anything serious from this poor wizard in front of you, please remember, you're going to be alright and everything is okay. Alright? Okay. This is good. You're making fantastic progress. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ah, yes. Yes. Right. I can sense you're feeling a lot lighter, a lot lighter. All is well, all is well. Trust in my sage words that the spell that I have cast upon thee will in fact produce a sensation of elation. And by nightfall shall the sun hide beyond the horizon. All shall be well, and you shall be brought back to normalcy. 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 Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. I know my ways are arguably alternative, should I say the least. But I shall be damned if they work not. sting quite little, but it is, I assure you, part of the process. None of this is, well, I would perhaps jest. I shall jest if I say that I do not enjoy, at least partially, this very process. One must find enjoyment in their work. Have you any ills with that philosophy? But indeed, what an ailment was inflicted upon thee. I can see now that it is clung not only to your purity, but to your anxieties as well. You, my fellow, suffer from curses I cannot lift. It is stress, it is anxiety, it is things I simply, I can relate to far too well. In fact, sometimes you believe not to be of value enough to traverse this world without guilt, but it is going to be alright. I see your value, in fact. Your value was given to me so much so that I shall not even charge you for this decursification. No, not a single shilling I shall charge from your pouch. Use it, spread it around, use it for yourself. This coin would only serve to corrupt my sleepy soul. And I trust that you understand, and you shall not insist upon providing me with the monetary compensation. You have a friend in this wizard here. Trust in that. And just like that, look at me. Just like that. Without any ceremonial or otherwise, ways of showcasing my supposed talent. I have lifted the curse, and as I said, by nightfall you shall feel its full effects. I thank you for visiting my tower, my humble tower, that I consider my home for now. Thank you. And I shall see you tomorrow, perhaps, at the bazaar. I shall be shopping for ingredients for my sleepy potions.